We are joined in studio by a fertilizer specialist, and her name is Miss Nifa Makoto. Good morning, Nifa.
Good morning, Clara. How are you?
It's such a pleasure to have you on Good Morning Zimbabwe.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
All right, so for the benefit of our viewers at home, what are Folia fertilizers?
Okay. Good morning, Zimbabwe. Makadi Imuri, Zimbabwe. My name is Nifa Makoto, and I'm from Sasa Organic Folia Fertilizers. Now, when you're talking about folia fertilizers, they are simply fertilizers that are coming in form of liquid, and they are less concentrated, like she has already indicated. So, patino is folia fertilizers in any plant. The major aim is to make sure that the nutrients they move to the leaves, where photosynthesis and other metabolic processes happen. So, patino is granular fertilizers pasi, chukuma isa oinda roots, then they are transferred by nutrient uptake to the leaves where this metabolic processes happen. Now with folia fertilizers, we are applying the fertilizer direct on the leaves so that this it becomes easier to have this photosynthesis happening on the leaves. So basically, we have two groups of fertilizers, of liquid fertilizers. The first one is the supplements. This one usually contains your trace elements, one or two of them. And then we also have the full range fertilizers. Now the full range fertilizers, they're the ones with our normal NPK ratio, the full range of trace elements now. And now if it's an organic folia fertilizers, it will be having amino acids as well as essential nutrients.
All right. So as farmers prepare for the 2022 farming season, how do folia fertilizers help in this climate change era? Because there's a lot of climate change going on and things are changing, even marine patterns are changing. Saga, how do folia fertilizers work in this season?
Thank you very much, Clara, for that question. When we're looking at climate change, it has caused two extreme weather patterns. The first one is the extreme rainfalls. In Shona tinoiti mvumbi. Mvura inoramba ichinaya yakawanda maybe for 2 to 3 weeks or more. So this is a challenge to farmers. Why? Because it causes leaching of nutrients in our crops. So when this leaching happens, it means we are already at a loss. We have lost our yield. But now when we're using our folia fertilizers, because they are in form of liquid, we are applying them directly on the leaves. So there is no loss of nutrients whatsoever, which means we are guaranteed of a bumper harvest. By the way, if the crop has enough nutrients, we know that we are guaranteed that it is less prone to diseases as well as pests. So these are some of the advantages. And now we are also looking at farming as a business entity. We are trying to make a profit out of it. So we are also looking at the cost side.
Yes.
Folia fertilizers are cheaper than the granular fertilizers.
I think farmers are going to be very happy to hear that. Okay, I thought it was going to be expensive, since it's putting on the plant and
No. We're trying to make farming affordable for everyone and profitable for everyone. We are saying you need to earn $1 from every. You need to earn $1 from every investment that you make. So this is what we are looking at. And then it is also easy to carry around, because you're saying you can have your 1 hectare handbag, just your 2 liters, and then you're walking around. So it means you're cutting down on transport costs and maybe labor costs, because paya tinozombotsvaga mamonya anozotakura masaga and exactly
and whatnot.
So that is where we are right now.
All right, so in the wake of women empowerment, there are some women out there that want to venture into agriculture. What advice do you have for them?
You remind me. Sometimes we do my field visits, and then there's a woman there. So mama, what variety is there? I'm in Fonere Baba.
Oh man.
Come on guys. We need to move from the traditional position of a woman in farming, whereby we always say kuma tobacco flows kuchendwa na baba, kunotenga mbeu kuchendwa na baba. We need to empower ourselves. These days we are a bit advantaged because we have the internet. The internet is awash with information. We need to know the finances side of farming. We need to understand human resources. We need to explore markets and see where is the money. So when we are talking about folia fertilizers, we have the organic one. And these days we have our our export market, which is looking for organic produce.
Yes.
So I'm calling on all women who are doing farming, especially horticulture, to go organic. Why? Because it fetches more money on the international market. Foreign currency.
Exactly.
And then we can now safely say, we want a Minister of Agriculture who is a woman. We want a PEMSEC who is a woman. I hope Basira is not watching because he will come after me. But I'm just saying, we cannot get these positions if we are not getting out there and proving ourselves to be worthy of these positions.
Oh man, Nifa, it's been such a pleasure having you on the show and very enlightening, you know. I love the way you're so motivated when it comes to women in agriculture. That is very motivating. And I hope we can get to have you on the show so you can teach us more and someday bring the fertilizers so people can have a look. And I hope that farmers that were watching, so if they want to get in touch with you and they want the fertilizers, how can they get a hold of you? Do you have a social media handle or a phone number that they can get in touch with?
Okay, as for Sasa Organic Folia Fertilizers, we're across all social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we are on Twitter, we are on Instagram, and then you can get in touch with us on 0712 125 005.